This is a guide for local businesses, groups and community organisations about There's More in TodMORden. In this video we're going to have a look at what is There's More in TodMORden, the There's More in TodMORden website, and also the video that's been created and you may have already seen online, where you can go to find out more about the resources that have already been created for There's More in TodMORden, and how can you as business owners and community group leaders use the resources to spread the word that there's more in TodMORden. In summary, we say that There's More in TodMORden is a unifying identity, initiative, campaign or branding that makes the whole much greater than the sum of its parts. The more businesses and groups that use it, the more we will be seen as a close, cohesive community, and that puts out a very positive vibe to the people that we're looking to attract to our town. The more often people see our branding, the more it will become embedded in their minds, and the more likely that they will sometimes feel encouraged and inspired to come and visit us. So this is one of the first resources that we created, the There's More in TodMORden website. The address is actually thereismoreinTodMORden.co.uk, and that's the website address that we've had printed on the mugs that we've recently had produced and been giving out to local businesses. And this is really a simple one-page website which we want to send our visitors to. The people that are coming to find out about TodMORden, they've maybe seen the message and the branding, and they're coming to find out more, and they don't know about TodMORden. They come here and there's a little bit of an introduction and also some links to where they can find out more about the town as well. So as we scroll down, you'll see there's a hashtag here that businesses can use and community groups can use in their promotion of the town. A little bit of an introduction to us here. We have a direct link to the website so people can watch, to the video, so people can watch the video here by clicking on that link. Then we have these activities that we feel there's more of, and we've highlighted some of these in the video as well with the More campaign. They can find out more on the Facebook page, There Is More in TodMORden, and also the Twitter account as well. And if you haven't already liked and followed those, then please do, and that will keep you in contact with the information that we're giving out. And these are the sites where local sites where people can go to find out a little bit more. So we've got the TodMORden Information Centre, obviously, TodMORden Markets, Incredible Edible, TodMORden in Bloom, Todconnect and Tod Town Hall. Just a few places where they can go to find more information. The reason we put the Tod Town Hall is it's not just all about attracting day visitors to the town. You know, there's a bigger purpose of attracting maybe new businesses, people to work, and ultimately even live in the town. So it's got a much bigger gambit than just day visitors, although that is kind of really the major thing that we'll be looking to attract initially through the campaign. And here we go, and just some links at the bottom there. There is a potential to expand this very, very soon. I hope to add a photo gallery to it, and it could add more at the moment. But this is just the starting point for the website. And I say that there is grounds and reasons for it to expand maybe, if needs be, and the value is there. So this is the website we have to send our visitors. But where can you go to find out more about the campaign and the other resources that are so far available? Well, the place for business owners and community group leaders to go to find out more about the campaign and how we can use it and the other resources is on the Todconnect website here. And it's quite obvious. You'll see here the page There's More in Tod. We've got a drop down about using the brand. If you click on either of those, you'll go to the same page. We've also got a link to brand guidelines. And finally, there's a logo pack that's already been created with some logos that you can download and kind of get printed off for yourself as well. And we'll have a look at that too. So you can click on either of these two links using the brand. And you can come here, you can find out a lot of information about how it all came about and what it's for as well, just to re-emphasize what I went through in the initial introduction about it. And then we start getting into the branding and the resources. So just a little bit about how we can use the MOR, highlight the MOR, if we can use coloured letters. And if we can't use coloured letters, then we just emphasise it by capitalising the MOR. It's just two different ways of achieving the same thing, really. But again, it's all about having a consistency when we're talking about the campaign and the branding. Now, if you wanted to share the website, either through on your own website or in any social media, then we've created some logos, some images for you that you can download, and then you can make them a clickable link so that you can have the website immediately behind that, and various different sizes depending on on your requirements. We've got some links to the video. Now it is on YouTube, which is probably the easiest way to share it. So if you're going to click on that, you would go through to the YouTube page, and then you could just share it, as you may already be aware, on there. So that's probably the easiest way. But we also do have some links, so you can download the video file itself, either in HD 720 or 1080, which are the most popular sharing sizes these days. Or either that, or on the Vimeo website, there's the master copy, and you can download that in a smaller file size or an even bigger file size than 1080 if you want. But probably those two or the YouTube link will suffice for most businesses. And then we have a little bit of a talk about if you want to use the branding in with your own branding as well, in your own promotional materials. And for that we've provided some brand guidelines, and also the logo pack, as I mentioned just a minute ago at the top of the page. Now the brand guidelines are important, and so you can either link to them here by clicking on the image there, or from the drop down. And they're important because we want to make sure that the brand, everybody uses the same fonts and the same colouring throughout and the same logo, because if we all start using different colours and fonts, then the brand's going to look a bit of a mess, and it will look very amateurish, and it would detract from what we're trying to achieve in the quality of the campaign and bringing people to the town. So this brand guidelines, I would say, is mainly if you're going to incorporate the TodMORden logo and branding on some of your own products, maybe in some of your, as part of your promotional materials. And then you can use this and probably send this off to your printer. A lot of these, the information here will make much more sense to a printer than it will to kind of you and I. But this has been professionally prepared to make sure that we're kind of using it, and that the end quality of the promotional materials that we're creating is good and consistent right across the board, and we give a good impression of what we're trying to achieve through the campaign. So you can have a look through that, and I say it may be that this is what you would send off to your printer if you were thinking about getting the logo incorporated into any parts of your branding. These are some merchandise ideas that we've just drafted up. I've actually had a pen before. The TodMORden TodMORden mug has just been produced, although it does look different from this. These are just mock-ups. We did have a t-shirt that we had for the launch. We haven't yet created any bags, but this is an idea. So these are just really ideas about how the branding can be used on your own merchandise. And so for a business, they might want to incorporate the TodMORden TodMORden logo and endorsement on a smaller part of the bag, so it's just linked to their overall business, and can promote both at the same time. Now, if you're going to produce a leaflet or a flyer, this is just an example of how you might incorporate the branding within that flyer as well, and also a little kind of taglines. Now, more often than not, if you are using the logo, and obviously we'd love it if you did, then you're going to use it as an endorsement logo rather than putting it straight onto some copy. So what we have produced is some logos for you. Again, there's some guidelines on here, but we've also created some pre-prepared logos on this pebble shape, which you can download and use for yourself, and again going to get printed off, and just some examples of some strap lines that you can add on yourself. So where we do that, we go back onto the website, and you'll see here that we have a click to download the folder, a zip load folder. And I've downloaded that already, and we'll have a look on here, and you can see there's a number of different logos in different formats on here. And if I can click on here, and just for one of these examples, you can see this is a logo that's already been pre-prepared. You could download this, and you can do your own. You can promote your own. Sorry, you can produce your own logos to put on your own materials and products. So the campaign is still in its early stages, and things will develop, but at the moment the best place to go is to find out more is about on the page at the Todconnect website here. Click through here, have a read through, and if you have any questions once you've read through there, anything's not quite clear, then please do feel free to get back in contact with us at hello@todconnect.co.uk, and we'll get back to you and answer any questions and queries you have as soon as we can. So you may well be asking, well, how can I use this to help promote the brand and to attract people to TodMORden within my business? Well, there are a number of ways. One thing I would suggest was if you have a website, to at least put the logo somewhere on your website, maybe in the footer or in the sidebar. And also if you had space to do a link to the video and maybe even to the website as well, you could download one of these images and then put make it clickable so that people go through to the website and share the information there, maybe about the Facebook page as well. You could, as we've said, start to think about merchandise and incorporating it within merchandise you had made. Maybe not as big as this, but your business branding would be the biggest, but it could be a small part of it as well. Or if you're having promotional materials created, then again, kind of have a look at using the endorsement logos here like this. It's really just the more places we can get this seen, there's more in TodMORden, then the more traction it's going to get in being visible and attracting new people to the town, which can only be a good thing for everybody here, businesses and community groups alike. So I hope that's been helpful. I'll try and record another one at a later stage, but I just wanted to get this out there for now for people that are asking about the campaign and how they can use it and what it's all about. So as I hope it's been helpful. If you have any questions at all, then please do get back to us through Todconnect and hello@todconnect.co.uk. All the best. Bye-bye.